Yeah, so far so good. Really just getting my house all set up and enjoying the time with the team.
Awesome, awesome. Quick question for you. Road games, so hard. I mean, it's tough to win on the road. Getting points. United finished 2 points out of the playoffs last year. I mean, you've already had two hard-fought road games and got points out of that. What's the philosophy coming from the top? What are they talking about? We'd like to get three, but we'll settle for one, or we have to get a point, or is it kind of that mentality? What's the mentality?
To be honest, yeah, I mean it's the same from the very beginning of the season for us. We haven't really spoke about a point here, a point there, 3 points here, 3 points there. At the end of the day, like if we can day in day out put in performances like we have, obviously last week we have a lot to learn from, but keep building on the principles that Troy and the staff have spoke to us about. We're playing the long game here. We don't really want to look too far ahead at all. But each week is the most important week of the season. So obviously the goal is 3 points this weekend, and that's like our biggest fight for everything. And we have a chance to last week, as you saw, we had a chance to win that game. And again, if we follow the game plan that we have for ourselves and try and execute on what the staff is asking, I think we have a really good opportunity.
That's great. Thank you, Lucas.
No problem.
Now we'll go to Steve.
Hey, thanks. So obviously there's going to be some emotion tied to this game. Heading back to St. Louis. Wondering what your general thoughts are about facing your former team and doing it in your former city.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, and I'm really excited to just see everybody. At the end of the day, a lot of great people in that organization, and a lot of people that did a lot of amazing things for me. So I'm excited to say hello to them. But when the lights come on and the whistle's blown, it's a different mentality for me. So yeah, be great to see everybody excited for it. But for me, it's just another game. We're playing a Western Conference team now. It's a little bit different when you're playing Eastern Conference teams too. So 3 points on the line, an opportunity for us to keep improving and kind of make do with what we did last week.
How would you describe the setting at City Park and what it's like? Obviously, you enjoyed it as a home player, but what's it like? What do you tell maybe some of your new teammates about going into that environment?
Yeah, I think it's one of the best atmospheres in all of Major League Soccer. The fans they're loyal to their team. They stay active in all that they're doing in terms of the gameplay for them. Every throw-in's exciting, every corner's exciting for them. But for us, like that's just some energy to fuel off. And I think that it's easy to get wrapped up in it. But a lot of these guys have played in big time games. If you go through our roster, these guys have played in far bigger environments that are more pressurized in much different ways. So I think for us, just another opportunity with a cool experience to be a part of. And yeah, I mean, obviously something that we need to handle in terms of the emotions. But other than that, just another game.
Got it. Thanks, Lucas.
Is that Tom Timmerman?
Yeah, Tom.
Dom, I mean, I can't miss that hat from anywhere. Come on now, how you doing?
You're muted, Tom.
Oh, Tom.
All right, there I am. Now I'm part of the real world. Hi, Lucas. Nice
Hey, Tom, you're looking handsome as well. How are you?
I appreciate the compliment. I'm doing good. It's cold here, though.
No way, really? Would know with that nice sun hat on,
Well, it's I have to wear it in the summer, so I wear it when it's cold as well. But
Fair play. Never see, yeah.
What was it like for you to get traded when you found out that you were leaving St. Louis?
Um, I don't even know if it was public knowledge, but I kind of knew a little bit beforehand. So I would say my team and my agent and stuff like that had known a little bit beforehand that we were looking at other teams. So it wasn't really too big of a surprise. But when I did hear it was DC United, I was extremely excited. For past players that had played here, Troy and the staff that had ended up being announced here, and then obviously the plan with the GM here now, Ali, was really exciting for me. So following that, I was kind of really happy to hear about that.
Well, and you had to look at it as a chance for more playing time, knowing what the center back situation looked like here, right?
Yeah, I mean, last year I found minutes as well, so it wasn't really about necessarily fighting for whatever it was going to be this year. It was more just to find an opportunity where you see value, you know. And for me, there was maybe a time and place for me there, but at the end of the season, you know, we looked and had long conversations about where, you know, that value would be, and sometimes it has to be somewhere else.
And good to have Jared along. How's he going? How's it good to have him with you?
Oh yeah, Jared's doing well. Obviously, you saw his goal last week, so he seems to be going off the front foot from the beginning, and just how we like it.
Cool. And style-wise, I mean, how similar is it to what you were doing here?
Hopefully, you'll see this weekend.
I'll be watching.
Excited to see you.
Nice to see you. Lucas, take care.
You too.
One more question for you, Lucas. The back line will look a little bit different this weekend with Aaron Herrera on international duty and Pedro Santos suspended. Can you talk to us a little bit about the next man up mentality, and kind of your role in maintaining that consistency across the back line of the state?
Yeah, obviously those are important figures for us. But again, as you saw what we went through with St. Louis last year, a lot of teams have to, you know, have that next man opportunity, and a lot of guys are hungry for it. You know, I wouldn't be in the position I am without that same opportunity. So I think it's exciting, you know, like for anybody that gets to step into your first games or whatever it may be for any of them, first start of the seasons for some guys or whatever it may be, you know, whatever the staff decides, it's an exciting time for those guys. And what a better way to do it than an environment like St. Louis. So I think, you know, everybody on the back line, you know, Chris has been playing next to me. I think it's been, you know, a great partnership, and I think it's something that we've been building on. So, you know, just trying to build in a lot of communication, a lot of trust in each other that, you know, this is what we're doing. And yeah, I'm excited for these guys and excited for, you know, what the staff decides, and it's going to be an exciting game.
That's it, Lucas. Appreciate it. If no one told you, you look handsome too.
Hey guys, thank you. See you all this weekend.